question that everyone had 2 years ago as I was starting my agency is the same one they're all asking me now. And that is how to hit 10K a month with an online business. But the truth is, there's hundreds of ways you can do this. I'll give you in this video the one that's helped me actually do that, and not just get me to 10K a month, but allow me to move to Dubai, buy my dream car, and be financially independent. Now, before you think this is some other BS video that's just some guy trying to sell you a course like everyone else on YouTube, I want to give you the exact step-by-step strategies that I actually used to grow my agency to $103,000 cash collected in a single month. The truth is, it's been a lot of hard work and it's certainly not easy. So if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme that doesn't require any work, then this video is not for you. But if you're committed to genuinely putting the work in and building a successful business, then you're going to want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 stages that it actually took to build this lead generation business to initially hit that 10K a month mark. And if you implement all 3 of these things, you should be able to hit it as soon as possible. So the first and most important thing of your whole agency is creating an irresistible offer. Now, I'm sure if you watch other videos like this online, you probably hear this all the time, right? Alex Hormozy makes videos like this saying, okay, you need to make $100 million offer, but truly the offer is the highest leverage thing that you have in your business. I'm going to refer to the Hormozy equation of how value is perceived for your prospects. So your offer is really just a sum of the actual outcome that your client can achieve, the likelihood of this happening, the amount of effort and sacrifice they have to put in, and the time delay. So if you can minimize the time delay for your clients to see results, it will be far more valuable. If you can minimize the time, effort, and sacrifice for your clients to go through before they see results, it will make your product more valuable. If you can sell a better dream end outcome, make them feel like it's more likely to achieve, your offer will be better. So how do we maximize all of these things? To sell your prospects the best dream outcome, you need to really truly understand what they want at a deeper level. As I was growing my company Acquired, this is what I noticed in the recruitment space. Is when I first got into it, I just thought clients is the main thing they want, right? They just want to be able to have a system that acquires clients, which yes, that's true, but that's very surface level, and that's what every business was selling. What I quickly realized was a lot of these people were maybe in their 40s, 50s, and they wanted to spend time with their family. That was actually the main thing with some of these business owners, is they had no time whatsoever. They wanted to buy some of their time back effectively to spend time with their kids, to spend time with their family, right? To spend time with their partner. So we actually started framing our offer in a slightly different way. Instead of just saying, we can help you acquire clients, we can help you acquire clients without you having to work as many hours, right? By automating your business development process without you having to make expensive hires. And this meant that the dream end outcome we were selling to our clients resonated with them even more, and it allowed us to build more relationships. So instead of just stopping at the surface level with your dream outcome, you actually need to dig a bit deeper and figure out, okay, these people want more sales, they want more business, they want more revenue. But why? What's the actual driving force behind this? And it'll be different for every business owner, but if you can get this right for your specific ICP, you'll be able to make way more sales. The second part is, of course, the perceived likelihood of this outcome actually happening. This is basically just a fancy word of saying case studies. Okay, so obviously when you're very first starting, you won't have case studies, but your first couple clients, you should work really, really hard to turn them into case studies. So I've got a video on my channel probably posted a year and a half ago of one of my very first clients called Preston. And I remember I worked with him very closely to get a great case study out of that. And to this point, I think it's got over 1,000 views and helped me sign loads of clients. But if I didn't put the work in with Preston at the beginning to generate a great case study, I would have never scaled my business as quickly as I did. So it's really important that as you have this system running, you need to use those results you're getting to help acquire more customers. Okay, because it will make other customers realize that actually this person's pretty similar to me. Harry's helped them, or you've helped them, and I feel like they can do the same for me. This is what I heard loads on sales calls. People would join the sales call and say, I watched your video of Preston. I'm in the exact same position as him, and that's given me a lot of comfort, and I'm ready to move forward with you. You should really focus on, even if you need to work for free for the first couple of clients, which I don't always recommend, but if you really need to do it to build case studies, it will work better for you in the long run. Case studies can be a bit of a longer term play, but you want to make sure that you're building them up in the background. The other 2 things you can focus on are making sure that you get results as quickly as possible. So say, for example, we're doing lead generation for our clients, right? And if we're running email, then there's a 2-week warm-up process. What we done is we actually included LinkedIn as well as part of the lead generation service to reduce the time for our clients to see results. So as these emails are warming up for 2 weeks, we can start LinkedIn activity literally from the day they onboard, meaning within the first 5 days, they're already getting responses through from prospects. They're maybe even getting calls booked, which makes the offer even better. So if you can reduce that cycle, the actual amount of time it takes for your clients to see results, you'll be able to scale your offer so much further. I recommend start to use tools like LinkedIn, look at potentially SMS if the clients already have a list that you can reach out to, because these can help get results way faster and reduce that time delay. The other thing is the effort and sacrifice. So effort and sacrifice is sort of twofold. It can be pricing, like if someone has to pay a lot of money up front, then that can be seen as sacrifice. So starting with fair pricing, and I think around $1,500 to $2,000 a month is very fair pricing, and you should be able to sign clients with that. The other thing is how much the client actually has to do. So if you're starting a lead generation agency or you're scaling one, you want to take as much effort off the client as possible. So for example, instead of just doing the outreach for the client, then maybe you can say, we'll do the outreach, we'll also do the appointment setting, and we'll also do the qualification of the leads and get them into your calendar. And even further, only qualified leads will get into your calendar. This will allow you to charge more money and have a more attractive offer. If you're going against a business head to head, they're your competition, and you're just selling the outreach to them, and the other business is selling the outreach and the appointment setting and the qualification, who do you think is going to win the business? So you want to make it as easy for the customer to say yes to you as possible by taking away all of these objections, taking away all of the heavy lifting that the customer would have to do. So once you have those 4 points really dialed in, the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood, the effort and sacrifice, and the time delay, then you'll have a truly great offer that you can go to the market with. First thing that I focused on when starting my lead generation agency was just getting my first 5 clients. I didn't want it to be perfect. I didn't want them all to be on $2K a month. If I needed to negotiate and drop the price slightly to say $1,600 a month instead of $2K to get them on, I would. And this is what you should focus on, because as soon as you have clients on board, even if they're paying you less than you want, you have that as an opportunity to build that second point in the value equation, the perceived likelihood. You can start building case studies with this. So make it your mission as quickly as possible to just sign 5 clients, okay? Take sales calls, negotiate with your prospects. All you need to do is get those 5 clients across the line to build the momentum of your business. The way that I personally done this was I just set up 10 email domains from GoDaddy, 20 Outlook inboxes, hooked it up to SmartLead, and started sending to my ICP. I literally pulled the list off Apollo, verified their email addresses in Million Verifier, which is a tool you should use, and started to do my outreach saying, hey, would it be of interest if we could book you 15 sales calls next month? We've recently helped companies similar to yours do the same, right? And funnily enough, started getting calls in my calendar. I couldn't quite believe it. I think it maybe took 3 to 4 days before I actually had the first sales call in my calendar. First few went horribly wrong, of course, because I was very inexperienced and I didn't know what I was doing. But that taught me a lot of lessons around how to take sales calls. The first step is just buying that infrastructure, getting all the email accounts set up so you can actually do the outreach to book the sales calls. With 25 sales calls, you really should be able to sign 5 clients, because there's definitely going to be demand there. There's going to be interest there. People won't join a sales call, especially nowadays, for no reason. They're going to want to learn more and they're going to want your help. Right? People will often say, oh, I don't want to pay anything up front and I work commission only. The truth is they still have the pain there. They still have the need, and you can close them. My team have closed multiple clients like this before who just want to work on commission. But as soon as you show your value and show that you're the expert in the industry, you can close them for money up front. So just a lesson with sales there. Don't always take everything at surface value. Dig a little bit deeper and find out the reason behind this. The likelihood is it's a trust issue. And this is what you'll see in a lot of your sales calls. They don't want to move forward with you instantly because there's a trust issue there. And how can we break down that trust? Either show them more of the process, add in guarantees, risk reversals, performance metrics, or reduce your price slightly. If they just want to trial this out for a month to see how it goes, you need to obviously set expectations and say, look, we need probably 3 months to make this work. Do them a deal, do them a favor, especially if this is one of your first 5 clients. Because the truth is, the only thing you should focus on with those first 5 clients is getting some cash in the bank and getting your case studies. Because your case studies will be the thing that really help you sell and help you scale. Now, once you have those first 5 clients, it's all going to be about hitting consistent $10,000 months. As soon as you have 5 clients, you'll be pretty close or even over 10K a month. Now it's going to be a question of just retention and maximizing lifetime value. So obviously the best way to maximize retention is just to provide great results for your clients. So ensure that they're getting an amount of calls booked that they wish, ensure you're reaching out to the right number of leads for them, and basically doing everything that you said you would do on the 10th. The issue will start to be that you'll be the bottleneck of the business, right? So if you want to start scaling and hitting consistent $10,000 months and even higher, 20, 30, 50K, you need to start bringing people in eventually. You just want to hit 10K, you could probably manage 5 clients by yourself, but I imagine most people watching this have a bit more hunger and drive to scale past that. And the way you're going to be able to do that is by hiring underneath you. So I recommend making your first hire as a virtual assistant who's actually going to help you with the manual processes such as cleaning lead lists, building lead lists on Apollo, actually setting up the email accounts, the DNS settings, that sort of thing. And this is exactly what I done when I hit my very first 10K a month. I hired a VA straight away because I knew that I needed to be focused on higher leverage things such as doing sales calls, such as doing campaign strategy, all the day-to-day data admin stuff. It wasn't worth my time doing at that point. And if you're hitting 10K a month, it won't be worth your time either. So the key to hitting those consistent 10K a month is retention, of course, retaining your clients and hiring virtual assistants underneath you to support with that. Then the secret to scaling is simply just ramping everything up. If you're sending 500 emails a day, ramp it up to 2,500. That's truly what I done to go from 10K a month to 50K a month. I just started sending way more emails, hired more people in the back end, and scaled my sales team. But this video is mainly just around those first 5 clients and how to hit that first 10K a month. So hopefully that's helped. Hopefully that's given some insight into how I've done this and how you can also replicate this for yourself. If you're looking for an even more detailed video, a breakdown of how to do this, now I've got a link in the description of a new video that you can watch to help you do this.